Well, I've been principal here at the college for some 11 years. We're here on the Gold Coast in Australia. It's a school of about 1,320 students. That's from prep to 12. Prep here is 5 years old, and through to year 12, which is the last year before the students go to university.
The main 5-year plan that we had was to, first of all, get teachers involved in technology. And once we started to get them pretty excited about what they could do in the classroom, we then moved all the technology, if you like, straight into the teachers' hands in the classroom. Our philosophy really is to get the students away from just lab formats to having the technology right at the front of the classroom where the teacher likes to stand up and work. And we've done that through the interactive whiteboard program.
We want our students to be confident, creative, productive users of technology. And all of those three are important. They've got to be confident, so that's education, that's training, that's giving them exposure and experience and hands-on and theory and all of that. They've got to be creative so that they don't just use the material that Microsoft produces or somebody else produces, but that they can find new ways to use the technology. And they've got to be productive because probably more so than just about anything else, IT can be an enormous waster of time, it can be an enormous imitative product, and students need to be productive in the sense that they're not wasting their time, they're doing good things that have real value, lasting value. I think if you measure IT types of outcomes in terms of the number of students who go to university and do a course in information technology, that would be a very narrow band, because clearly all sorts of courses utilise IT.
Well, the parents are just so excited because what's happening is the parents are being educated by the kids on the use of technology. We're also seeing that the kids have so much more opportunities.
Once it actually came in, I loved it because I could see the reaction from the children. They were just so involved in the technology with the interactive whiteboards, the computers, computer lab. They were learning so much more quickly than before.
There was a time in English when we had different letters in the English alphabet. There was the letter thorn, which sort of was a straight up thing with a rose thorn coming out the side. And that made the sound TH. And when Mr. Gutenberg came along and made his printing press, they said, well, we don't need that letter because we've got a T and we've got an H. Let's save a bit of space on our printing implements, whatever they were. And so the letter thorn disappeared. Language changes, the ways that we use language change, and schools have got to change. This is an IT-rich world. You can't step outside without seeing IT.
I think a lot of the jobs that these children are going to haven't even yet been invented. So if they get a grasp on technology early in life, it will really, really help them to be more creative and branch out into areas that we haven't even thought of yet.